anyway, the new camera, the Lumix Gh5. I love this camera. Panasonic, you did a really awesome job with this thing. I read it online a couple months ago, and I seen this camera, and this thing is wow. I've never been a fan of Lumix cameras before, and I never owned a Lumix camera, but I think this camera looks wow. I was browsing through on Instagram today, and I'm like, wow, wow. Look at this thing. This thing looks so cool. It records in 4K video, and it will only cost $2,000. That's a lot of money for a DSLR camera. Um, it beefed up from the BH4. BH4, you know, it was okay, but it beefed up into the actual size of the future cameras. This thing looks sweet. Wow. Look at that thing. Look at that. The size of that lens. The size of that lens is really, you can really like create like depth of field shots out of that thing. You know? And I believe I know that Lumix camera is like, look at the size of the screen. That is just like my Canon PowerShot G5X. I have a Canon PowerShot G5X over there, and I only use it for like behind the scenes footage that I have to use it for, like my low shot stuff or time lapses. That's what I use that camera for. I usually use that for my time lapses and my intros. And plus, I don't use the audio of the camera. I just switch the audio out and I add music behind the video of itself. So that thing is really cool. This is not your average standard vlogging type camera. It's just a regular camera for like, it would be good for vlogging because there's the little microphone that you would use it for. But it looks kind of heavy for me. Because I know, like the G5X, I was holding that in my hand and comparing that to that. And that looks kind of heavy because that lens is kind of lift heavy. And I've lifted heavy cameras before, like, I don't know, really professional high def cameras. And that camera looks kind of heavy, but the lens looks like kind of bigger compared to the body size. Because look at the lens. Look how the lens is. The lens looks really kind of heavy, kind of. It looks kind of heavy. Look at this. You know, you can easily put shotgun mic on that camera. I've never had a Lumix camera before, but I think I've loved this one. I would love this one though. Someone out there buy me this. I like wirelessly because if you are out taking a photo with your camera, you can actually send that to an app right on your iPhone, and you can actually instantly upload to Instagram. You know, I don't really like taking pictures with my phone. I usually take photos. I sometimes take photos if it's a Snapchat type, but I normally regularly take photographs for Instagram with my camera. Because the quality, you gotta think about the quality. The quality matters the most with the image size and how the photo looks. You know, I like the selfies and I like people who take selfies, but if you're like wanting to do like photography and videography, you gotta just step away from the phone or the iPad or phone quality, whatever. I just think the quality of phone images and video it's bad quality. Bad audio quality. Phone quality is not that great compared to camera quality. Camera quality is okay. Longer you have an extra shotgun mic or lab mic, you will have better audio, basically. And longer the microphone is turned on, you will have better audio, basically. I'm just saying, that's how it usually is. I usually, when I shoot video or photos, I usually just stay in the manual. I don't use the A's, the automatic section, because manual is more better quality, and it helps me actually get to know the camera itself. It basically gets to know the actual camera itself from the actual frame of the size of the camera, of the photo or video, whatever I'm gonna do. I love Panasonic. I've been a Panasonic fan, kinda. The screen is very futuristic. It looks exactly like the G5X Canon. When you see, I believe there's a photo of the screen. Yeah, that is really big. What does that say? 20 to 1200. 60x of the lens size. Wow. And it's also water resistant. As you heard, YouTuber I just seen, she actually dropped her camera, her Sony. It was a Sony camera in pool while she was on vacation, and I think Panasonic knew. I think Panasonic actually knew about her incident when she dropped her camera in the pool. And we know I just seen she can't swim, so she's literally going in the pool, diving in after her camera. I seen this on YouTube, and I'm like, thinking to myself, it's okay. If that would have happened to me, I would be diving in, you know. I think Panasonic actually seen I just seen's video, and they said we gotta make a water resistant camera because then in case someone drops in the pool like I just seen, it would be waterproof. It would work. You know. This thing is actually 4K compared to the actual model itself. This model right here compared to this model, this is like a normal vlogging standard. The flip up camera. I usually, when I look at a camera, I usually look at the lens. Sometimes I look at the screen to make sure I'm actually recording on the actual. I'm not actually looking at the screen. I'm looking at the record button because they say, 8:56 recording time code. So that's why I look over this way. So I look at my time code. I'm not looking at the screen. I'm just looking at the time code. Basically. Basically, this is what it looks like. This is not the G5. This is the actual normal standard Lumix camera, vlogging type camera. Yeah. This is what it looks like. See how it flips out like that? That it looks exactly like my Canon G5X camera. So yeah, that is what this thing looks like. That is what it looks like, basically. So yeah, that is the Lumix G5X camera. That is pretty much it. It gets 9 frames per second for photographers. 225 autofocus points to GH49 49ers. The GH5 has 225 autofocus points towards the GH4 version of Lumix cameras. And they actually evolved into a 4K photo mode. 4K has been with us for years. For a year. Everything is going to 4K and every monitor and everything. I don't really have a monitor, a 4K monitor, because they're really expensive, and I just don't want to buy a 4K monitor because it's expensive. I only bought this iMac for like $100 on eBay, and that's because it was a 4th of July deal. So, no, wait a minute, wait a minute, was it 4th of July? Oh, wait a minute, Memorial Day? Labor Day? I don't know. I know it was one of those holidays deals. So yeah, that is what it looks like. Let me see if they get 4K video. Let's see. There's a 35Z $400 FZ80. This thing and an LCD touchscreen. I love the touchscreen. I've used touchscreen cameras before. I used that one over there. That's touchscreen. So yeah, I kind of like the Lumix. I wouldn't mind buying it, but I'm waiting until the price drops a little bit cheaper. $2,000 is a lot of money. So yeah, that is pretty much it, you guys. Make sure you subscribe to my next video like this, and make sure you follow me all over the internet of @Design. See ya, peace, bye, and subscribe.